The normally sedate and picturesque confines of Hollystown Golf Club in Dublin always provide the gifted and indeed the average golfer with a worthy challenge in a relaxed and pleasant environment. A challenge that requires the usual mix of skill, patience and good fortune. But that couldn't be said of an event staged there on the 24th of June last. It was something of a culture shock for the Swans and the high handicappers when the big hitters arrived for the Remax European Long Drive Championship. A bit of a puzzle for those of us who thought a long drive was a trip to Cork. The event was open to anyone who thought they had the power to outdistance the longest hitters in Europe. The spectacle of long driving is already very familiar in the USA, organised under a set of rules codified by the US Golf Association. Now the bug has spread to Europe, with 10 events taking place over 2 months across the continent. The object of the exercise is simplicity itself. Whack the ball as far out of sight as possible while remaining in bounds, the boundaries being a 35 to 45 metre grid. You don't have to be a professional to take part, but you will be if you win the World Championship in Nevada later this year. The prize fund is $400,000, and the Royal and Ancient might object to you hanging on to your amateur status were you to win a slice of that. The premium is on distance. There are no marks whatever for artistic or classical golf swings. You won't find Butch Harmon or David Ledbetter stalking the practice ground. And there's the man who hit the longest drive of the day. Irishman William Hunt Tyrrell, who's towards the top of the European Order of Merit. Then the lunatics were let loose on the asylum for a while. Golfers in no danger of forfeiting their amateur status.
How much money do you want for the charity?
The only threat to Tiger Woods here is that he might double up with laughter. The Mary Keating Fund benefited to the tune of almost €3,000 from the presence of Sil Fox, Finbar Fury, swimmer Nick O'Hare and RTE golf failure John Kenny, among others.
I would want to first present the longest drive of the day. I'd like to call on Emil Higrill, please.
On behalf of Hollystown, I'd like to congratulate Brian Purcell out of the Heath in Portlaoise for winning the event today.
Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to and welcome the Remax Ireland Long Drive Champion for 2004, and that's Mr. Phil Niler from London.
So if you fancy your chances for next year, dig out that big-headed driver and start bench pressing. And remember, style isn't everything.